I mention history kakra ba Kufuor krono be boy. Detailing kakra. Mumu bebre no asantefo ni bi MP before monte brofo nti. Ya kenkan krata na monte ase ende me kan na madwudwam. Kevin Taylor me den mo bodam. Na me betia no oye se obi da hwe me. Hwade Mati Kufour Hotel, Kufour, Chief Kufour, sole owner of Hotel Kufour. But when details of Kronoa Kufour, Edisa Hotel we bo Ghana. Hey, munim de Kufour, or the crop is a Cuban ke hanging at dada. Kufour, occupy China and ke jelino. Kufour and North Korea and command the Hamas or the Kong. Yena ye jibintin as on kwasi asam so Ghana. There are so many people who came to lead us and they are not supposed to be walking on the streets of Ghana. Yes, because of the damage they did. Hey, Mujin say in Tony at the church mine. Sebio obianyinti odi boni ama meyanka. You are the cause of Ghana's problems. Mon kwarani bino. Indi doti and say, I didn't tell mo betrasia. Mon keka we nyina nchirema Ghana fo hu the kind of people you are. The MPP, the kind of people you are. But when you come, and where you will say, and I work internet ka kobe jimiti meshwa bomoto, no ebunko to mo bottom. Now me, who have I offended? Why am I anybody? Oh, because I am telling the people the gospel truth. Now this issue, nipa bebre atia some way. Oh, Kufour Hotel, Kufour, utie details the woman na ebe cha unsunum. Let me show you something. That issue I friend of Hotel Wawa, Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, a Kufour, Emma Ebiye. Mama show. And as one back at we, Ebia what Kufour Hotel, Kufour the Indian, omunka details into because omun so much stage the year, Kufour bubefu. Now, in some of the calendar, you know, for President Omar Banefa, just to put down, you ever said John Mahama. Na yɛmfa to ton san kende nkwasi afom de radio so TV so Facebook ni TikTok ATM no san come back de omo kana hwade let me show you this. Now, establishment of the company Shraj Findings Kufour ede using ma area Ghana sika esa the state banks sika eto hotel ema no ho tie me Kufour ema ne ma bie companies. And in the Shraj report, no companies no be no Kufour ma mienu. And na company no dia. Now there one want to say Kufour at the state agencies, banks they are buying banks. And omuma omudi sika mo omoto e dey eto sa hotel no. Na Kufour na president. Now the commission found that one AWHCL, that is the Airport West Hospitality Company Limited. Incorporated in 2002 and was used as the vehicle for the acquisition of the hotel. Sa company near Freno, Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, no 2002 and yet see and Kufour president. Now sa company no mutie no and no the fast so to sa hotel no strategy be no fast to hotel no. Now report wedding or say Chief Kufour established a company, the Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, as a vehicle for the purchase of the hotel. It's a Chief Kufour or an AJA Kufour ba or could be a company and or this company no eto hotel nani papa na ye president. How did he raise money? Onyansika wain Chief Kufour, how much was he worth? Ne papa be di president year ben 2002 no be a company and or the to hotel nani sika wain. The guarantee a chest of tomato hotel the free hina buy. Obaka jam say me and Kufour ho asem. E wi say me Kufour is lazy. Inti na nka mabeta na me Jimmy Fantini nti me me pacha wo. Me me pa wan acha wo. Na me nkyerɛ wade. Details na me de ma no. Now, Shraj Findings. Shraj stated that at the time of investigation, John Kufour was the sole shareholder. Sa company near Freno, Airport West Hospitality Company Limited, no. Na John Kufour kwan e shareholder. Sa company kakraka ebeto a hotel worth billions na nipa ba ko pe ene dia. One person. J.A. Kufour ba John Kufour. Onu kwan ene dia. Now, sole signatory and one of the directors, tie. Now onu kwan signature and a commander sa company no. And at the end of the day, or you're one of the directors, meaning nani pa ba kubi kahun and emo mumienu ye hotel ba yes shareholder and about queer director. Why na director? The sole shareholder as of the time of investigations was Chief Kufour, who was also a sole signatory. The report further stated Nana Ama Kufour was the other director. Nana Ama Kufour is Kufour's daughter. Chief Kufour is Kufour's son. Nana Ama Kufour Kufour Baba. Chief Kufour Kufour Babema. Omumia nunkwa ne bie hotel a company no. Bema no ena ni signature run company no. Ono na osi ene dia ena ni nua ba oya Kufour ba eye ne den director. Two people. But I was at that time no na Chief Kufour no how much is he worth? Na ni sika ye saying. Ni nua ba no a director no ono na ni sika ye saying Kufour ba mienu bie company in 2002 on papa be the president na. Make sure Kufour how diabolic dreamer or these state institutions edi Ghana. What was said there? Because Kufour as a politician is a criminal, a wolf. Strategy for investigations, no. This is what they came up with. Strategy found that Prudential Bank coordinated financing for the acquisition and completion of the hotel. Kufour president na neba ni kapre, neba ba ni kapre no, and a Prudential Bank for and omo ye den, omo coordinate financing, omo no mo pay sika from sa bank and any other banks and omo de ba Kufour ba no. Why na president? Na Kufour and a president. Suddenly or interestingly, banks nyina e be state banks omo nyina ba together so omo ba Kufour ba no sika podium manako to hotel. Na Chief Kufour no ye hwan. Their role no play. Kufour ba boy no. Kufour Junior no ye hwan. Now, Chief Kufour applied to Prudential Bank Limited (PBL) to mobilize about $6 million to acquire, complete, and operate the hotel. Chief Kufour instructed the Prudential Bank, any other bank to say omunjiji sika $6 million. So some na can 2002. Unim sika can was 2002. Unim maybe $6 million. Unim sa sika no unim se dia tie. And the cross $6 million. Ubetumi akain. Kufour ne ba oni kapre otumi instructed banks to put it together $6 million. This is 2002. I mention what there. Make sure who Kufour'S and the part one no. Role of National Investment Bank. You didn't catch a Prudential Bank. Now National Investment Bank also eka ho and Jesus ka free more. Strategy findings. The commission found that NIB, National Investment Bank, participated in the financing the project. NIB so do musika ko shemu. O papa be the president 2 years ago, so 1.5 years. Suddenly, what to me, I'm making sure that banks were be a company in 2002. Banks were to me raise sika at the amount. NIB, National Investment Bank. National Investment Bank, Meno Bank. They took that money. Almost can one pompi sikama Kufour ba. Now report wedding. NIB is reported to have agreed to finance the hotel with an amount of $2.5 million, which includes an equity subscription of $200,000. NIB, a bank nisika $2.5 million. Kufour be a company 2002. Only new bank one company nim. On papa na president. Almost to get state banks, any other banks to give them over $6 million. You think it's a joke? Adia way and Mahama Ba and a Mahama Ba president and a be a hotel and a banks a money $60 million. Again, Kevada Kuma also Kufour the angel. Mami Anka Kufour'S. Now, this is the Strategy report that we really children. Me we are not much time say. More back of on your angel, more back of on your disabled, more back of just lazy. And nobody is going to force me to change my words. Because maybe you want to put him in that category of Kufour disabled. Because me but I want people to know Kufour, who Kufour'S. I'm about 20 years. Munim Kufour, unim dreamer Kufour di Ghana. Now let me show you this. Strategy report on payment to Anthony Saud. Or say the commission found that the former owner of the property, Anthony Saud, was paid in installments. Ukuanima report wedding. Mr. Anthony Saud was paid $3.5 million for the hotel in 2 installments. You can say installment. Omutia 3.5 million. 2 installment. Omutia baku and be $3.5 million. Kufour bano konyes can free. Company will be in 2002. The investment net saying how much was that company worth to be able to make sure state banks raise $6 million a Kufour who was buying the hotel. Yet it's Ghana. Yanka Kufour asem. Mosoram beke kam kwasi asem. Mona makofa wo yaba wo. Yebe bie Kufour too. He has no credibility in politics. As a father, I respect him. As a grandfather, I respect him. As an Ashanti elder, I respect. But Kufour as a politician is a criminal. And that will follow him. Because Nyoma Kufour yeno. Si atrani asese osan kende Kufour dem. Hey. Mama chama debi. Report specified 2 million on February 27, 2004 and 1.5 million on August 20, 2004. And that's how they paid the money. Right there. ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank. The bank some use here, NIB, Prudential Bank. ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank. Omuma loan saying Stride confirmed approval of financial support from ERIB, ECOWAS Regional Investment Bank. Now, the report said further support came from the ERIB with an approval of a loan facility of $1 million on August 17, 2005 for Kufour'S Sons Company. Remember, company where I just $6 million. So nipa mi nupe ene yomo dia Kufour ba bema ene ne baba. Osi me anka Kufour ho asem. Enti me kire mo se Kufour no anka ni se ko gina bedwom kura kasa. No. Nobody should give Kufour any space to speak in Ghana politics. Mo betu ehun be hyem me ko mu. Nan be am free ba. Ana mo bodam. Let me show you Kufour, the damage Kufour did. Allegation that President Kufour was the real owner. Investigations from Shraj. And I'm really sure no. Shraj did not find substantial evidence proving that President Kufour secretly owned the hotel. But listen, although the exact final wording is not fully reproduced in the sources available online, the overall conclusion reported publicly was that, and I quote, the evidence supported ownership by John Kufour. 2. Not hidden ownership by the president. This is reflected in the headline reporting of the findings. Chief Kufour, sole owner of the hotel Kufour. The main aim was for Kufour to own the company or own the hotel and then making it look like it belongs to his son. So you see, when Shraj did all their report, you will not find Kufour's name in there. Say, hotel near Kufour there. But when you go back to check how Chief Kufour editing nearby, it will be a company. 2002. Omutumi F4C. State institutions, state banks to give them 6 million. Who influenced that? Because Chief Kufour, they don't have that money. That company was less than 2 years. That company had only 2 directors and 1 signatory. So how were they able to raise that money? It was because Kufour was president and he influenced that process. Yes. Now, Mamen Show, Shraj conclusion, what did they say? Ownership of the hotel. Short conclusion. Shraj concluded that the hotel was legally owned by John Kufour. That is what Kufour wanted. Through a company called Airport West Hospitality Company Limited. So that is what Kufour wanted to establish. Hotel on the media, by Mama Mebano, and I had the ADNM 2002. Meti company. Me baba man me baba no kwa ne belidi me dinim enti achi omokra you can't mention my name. That was the master plan. Now, Mr. John Kufour, the son of President John Ajekum Kufour, is the sole owner of the property near the president private residence known as Hotel Kufour. Baby na Kufour no hotel ni sino. Sa hotel Wawa no na ene Kufour private residence na share wall. Do you understand? Sir, hotel na and their friend Regency Hotel so dey na right now it is called African Regent Hotel. Sir, hotel na almost $6 million those times no. Na ene Kufour private residence na share wall. J.A. Kufour president no. hotel na ne baneto no ene Kufuor efiri na share war. What are you telling me? Ose Kufuor is corrupt. He's the worst president in the history of Ghana. Yes, me chemu Kufuor no. Muna mo pushi mo de share bracket bi me fa Kufuor share bracket bi amo. Muna mo se Kufuor disabled. Kufuor is not disabled. It is amo besa mo come as monka. Mema kwasi bi antal Kevin Taylor say and the yare about Kufuor the doctor's report actually. Kufuor publishing the doctor's report so disabled. Yeah, can Kufuor dwuma obedi ya obo Ghana kro no mo de mo kwasi atete Facebook ni TikTok ejimi mo ho. Why na me ya MPP ni ba ekuta card. O say NDC for na menkasa na NDC papa dia. Mo bodam. Ma me who Kufuor is. Now, overall takeaway from the Shraj findings. What Shraj effectively concluded, the hotel was legally owned by John Kufuor, which is what Kufuor wanted to do from the beginning, because no him say fraudulent, but on why ya bet to the nembana nebeye. 2. Financing came through banks and institutional loans. 3. The president was not proven to be the hidden owner. And 4. Shraj did not establish criminal corruption against President Kufuor. At that time, who is Shraj to say Kufuor has committed a crime? Because from day one, J.A. Kufuor planned this very well so that the arrow, the direction will not come to him. So you will never say Kufuor, but Unimunyansa now was said the beginning. Oma be a company, no, the number of people in the company, how these banks all came together to give them money. Then you will know that the hotel was being purchased by J.A. Kufuor. I don't know one country, but on paper. So we are rational now. You will see Kufuor basically influence the process to buy that hotel because it shared a wall with his private residence. Now, my mentor idea, who Kufuor is. Let me show you. Under J.A. Kufuor, there's something called Mechemu. Nyoma Kufuor, yeah, we're part 1. Mesemu nkonko defend Kufuor, da munja Kufuor, on a pasco cry. Now, my mentor danger be and I Kufuor we see him. You are make sure be and Kufuor. Now, there's something called the Consolidated Report of the Auditor General. I mean, BIM, say document legitimate. Consolidated Report of the Auditor General Special Audit into Operations of District Assemblies for the period 2001 to 2004. Now, here. Transmitter letter is there. Introduction, scope of coverage. Now, share part 2. Cash management, page 6 to 633. Expenditure control, page 34 to 53. Procurement and stores management, page 54 to 68. Contract management, page 69 to 70. Air loans management, 91 105. Statutory matters, 106 to 115. Now, pages now that was part 2. Pages now page 3, page 9, page 14, page 17, page 22, page 26, and page 29. Shadi Esiwo Kufuor under the leadership of Kufuor. Kufuor only any right to speak about corruption in Ghana. They say he's one of the greatest criminals in Ghana politics. I'm sure there. Where district assembly auditor under Kufuor I'm sure. Now, this document, Office of the Auditor General, Ministries, Block O, blah, 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 DSA, Consolidated Report of the Auditor General on Special Audits into the Operations of District Assemblies for the period 2001 to 2004. Now, who read the letter in now? Oh, maybe I cycle or read, no. Remember, I did all. Or say, the report portrays financial management lapses, breaches and internal controls and departures from the legislative framework, policies and guidelines established for the administration of the district assemblies. These have in no small measure contributed to the irregularities with financial value of more than 237 billion Ghana cedis appearing in this report, which have been included in my annual report to Parliament. Auditor General say, under the leadership of Kufuor from 2001 to 2004, audited district assemblies, because of when nimraso nyoma bi a aban no ema district assemblies ni bi efom ye ebuso no a car omudwiri gu no na around 237 billion Ghana cedis. Now who breaking it down now share the auditor general no at that time you'll be shocked and Kufour. Munim sa nyoma we nti monye sa Kufour ba no oye Yesu because mu mudu do MPP for Sebia Santifo be mon kenkan mo pese mu politi Ghana former Kufour ba Yesu. Kufour is not Jesus. He's the worst president in the history of Ghana. Now mama chwa there. You see yanko inside the audit honorable Uyembe show shade consolidated summary of key findings and recommendations cash management shade you see here under mo papa Kufour. 1 us cash management issues involving a total amount of 52.2 billion were noted in various district assemblies as follows. 1. Failure to issue receipts. Under Kufour, district assemblies did not issue receipts. Sika about 23.6 billion went away. We didn't see it. Under J.A. Kufour, and remember, me started reading the first page, you know. Okacham say, "Omo indi mra bia so Parliament mra, Ghana mra, na under J.A. Kufour, the district assemblies, you know, they were not following any rule." 2. District disbursement from revenue